Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading today, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below and let me know who I'm reading for. And if you want to share how this resonates for you, this is a safe space. We are building a beautiful community, a safe space here. And so if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to invite you to do that as well. Welcome in or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and see what the universe has for you today. What is the message that wants to come through for you today? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? I got this new deck yesterday and I love it. So I can't wait to see what wants to come through for you. All right. Who am I reading for? Comment below and let me know. We have the King of Cups. Kind of feel like this might be going in a love direction because the King of Cups is... Oh, and the Magician. Yep. I feel like you're manifesting a King of Cups. Whether that is masculine or feminine, gender, we don't do gender in tarot. It's the energy, and we all carry both masculine and feminine energy. But this is a masculine energy with a big, giant, tender heart. This is somebody who their emotions are very balanced. This is not somebody who has toxic traits or toxic imbalance in their emotions. This is somebody who you can absolutely trust. This is somebody who has unconditional love, a big giant heart. They're very, very protective. And so I feel like this, because it's coming out with the Magician here, I feel like it's something that you've manifested. So maybe you're manifesting love. Maybe you're manifesting big love, because this for me as a reader, sorry, can you see that? He, for me, is big love. So anyway, there is communication here, and this is something that you've been wanting. So whether it's from someone who you know or whether you're manifesting love, we have a new beginning here with this Magician card and a new beginning in communication. So there may be some level of... Let's just dive in. Let's just dive in and see what else wants to come through. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull a spread. So I have cooperation and compromise on the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like maybe, as well as the Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. And the 10. And the Hanged Man. Holy moly. And the Hierophant. And look at how beautiful this Hierophant card is in this deck. Okay, this is for those of you who have somebody in mind. Somebody in mind, a specific somebody, okay? So we have cooperation and compromise here, and the Six of Swords energy, where we're coming out of a challenging time, and I feel like the challenging time might have been you weren't getting cooperation and compromise, or maybe this person, you've been in some sort of separation. Maybe this person wasn't actually on the same page with you. Maybe they had stuff going on, and you've been in some sort of separation, because this energy of the Hanged Man feels like you've been in this Hanged Man energy of surrender, pause, just not going anywhere. Like literally surrendering to the universe and surrendering to the highest outcome, trusting in the highest outcome. And now if you find yourself here in this situation with a specific person that you haven't actually been in contact with, or you feel like this connection is going nowhere, this is guidance for you to surrender. Surrender the outcome. Surrender the outcome to this situation, because what's happening is it is actually moving in the direction that you want it to go in. But you may not know that right now. You may not feel that right now. You may not see that right now. You're coming out of this energy though, and you're moving forward from this energy to cooperation, compromise, working together, coming back together, maybe, starting something new. Perhaps with communication, perhaps just in general. But it's leading you to exactly where you want to go, because what the cards are saying here is that you either you literally feel this person is your person. You feel this intense connection with them. You feel like this is your divine counterpart, because we do have divine counterparts here. or this is your cards telling you that you are divine counterparts, and it is, the energy is bringing the two of you together. But right now you may not be able to see that because you may be in separation, but you're coming out of that pause and surrender, separation energy, and you're coming towards each other. There's more going on behind the scenes than you think. Your reality is moving things around. There's like, I want to say something that I usually say is, when we don't see the movement with our eyes, there's more movement behind the scenes. So I want to say there's, maybe this is where you find yourself. There's more movement going on than you think behind the scenes, and your reality is moving things around, moving and shifting things around to bring the two of you together. Whether you think that this is impossible, whether you think, oh, okay, but I haven't heard from them in X amount of time, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So let's, because we've got the Hierophant. I almost forgot about him. We've got the Hierophant here with the Magician. This is literally, you wouldn't want this connection if you weren't supposed to have it. And so you've got to trust the process, and you've got to surrender the outcome with that Hanged Man. You literally have to surrender the outcome, and you have to trust that on the other side of it is what you want. And you have to literally come to this place where you have to let it go and say to yourself, universe, bless this for what it's supposed to be, even if it's not supposed to be for me. It's like you have to get to that place where you are surrendering it that much. Like, I am surrendering this, and I am trusting that the best outcome, whatever that looks like, is going to happen for me, because I trust myself. I trust that I am worthy of the best. The Queen and the King of Cups, in my opinion as a reader, they are the best. They're what we want in love, okay? So with the Ten of Cups too. And so it's safe for you to trust. It's safe for you to surrender this. It's safe for you to trust in the highest outcome of this connection, because you wouldn't want it if it wasn't for you. And so I want to encourage you to really be able to come to that place where you can let go, and you can surrender it, and you can trust in the highest good without any sort of attachment. Because it's really easy for us to, especially with specific things like this, it's easy for us to attach and want to control it. And, it can easily be it can easily be accidentally cross the line into an unhealthy attachment. But you've got the Hierophant here. You've got these beautiful cards that say this is your person. So what you're feeling is real. You're not crazy, okay? It is for you. You wouldn't want it if you couldn't have it, okay? So no matter what your circumstances look like, no matter what your eyes see this as, or what, how long it's been since you've talked to them or whatever, things are changing. And you, look at her. She's covering her eyes. You may not be able to see the changes that are taking place. It's in the energetic realm. Everything happens on the inside or energetically before it happens in your 3D reality. The 3D reality always comes after. So close your eyes, see the two of you together, and see that your cards are showing up here saying that this union is blessed by the divine. This is something that you literally are manifesting, and you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't even want it if it wasn't for you. So take this as a sign. I feel like this is a big giant sign for somebody. And I feel like you might be doubting because of whatever your reality is showing you right now. So take this as a sign. This is your sign. I also feel like this is your sign that this is going to find you right before this comes together. Yep, look, we've got the Fool. The timing on the Fool is like literally any moment. So I feel like, wow, my cards are all, I feel like I can't even pick up my cards right now. I feel like you are literally, I cannot pick up my cards right now. I feel like you feel like I can't do this. Like you might be feeling like there's one obstacle after another. Oh, honey, I just want to give you a big hug, and I want to remind you that you wouldn't want this if it wasn't for you. Let that encourage you, okay? Let that encourage you. That is probably the message that you needed to hear today. You probably don't even need a spread. But look, we've got the Fool and the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Empress. You are calling this in just by being, look, we also have the Ace of Cups, good night, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is, this has been unfolding for a really long time. And so it's hard for you in this energy, it's hard for you to see this happening, and you might be questioning yourself like, what am I doing? This is never going to come together. Why am I feeling this way? Why can't I let go of these feelings? Honey, I'm telling you, and I don't even know why I keep calling you honey, because I don't even say that. I want to give you a hug. What you cannot see is that it is you're closer than you think. And yes, it is for you. Yes, it is for you. So let this be your confirmation. Let this be your sign that this is for you. And you keep being you, and you keep expecting abundance. You keep showing up for you and worrying about you. Not worrying. Let's erase that. We don't want to worry, but we want to show up in this energy of abundance that you are putting you first. You are putting you first. And you're doing everything that you need for yourself. You're this independent, self-sufficient, beautiful, full of value, full of, you know your worth. You know your value. You are abundance, and it is safe for you to know and trust that you deserve love just because. The Empress says this is what you have been needing to understand. That you are worthy of love just because, no matter what. And maybe this is something that you needed to really embrace and learn within yourself so that you can actually receive this love that's coming in, because she is the energy, the divine feminine energy of receiving. And you've got her with the Ace of Cups. So you had to become this abundant version of yourself, this authentic version of yourself, knowing that you are worthy and deserving. You might have come from a place in your past where you did not know that you were worthy and deserving. And you may have had to learn that you are here to experience all that life has for you just because. You are you. You don't have to perform for this. You don't have to do everything right for this. You don't have to do anything but be you and take care of you. You're focusing on you right now. And you're learning this maybe about you right now. It's really stepping into this energy of abundance. This energy of knowing your worth and your value, and this energy of receiving. You may be being shown how to receive. And a lot of my community, I've noticed, are going through this, really like a transformation in your energy of stepping into this energy of being able to receive, because you've been in masculine energy mode for so long, where you have been in survival mode, really, where you have been the one to do all the doing and the performing, and maybe you've been conditioned to think that if you just perform right, or if you say the right thing, or if you do the right thing, or you show up in the right way, then someone will love me, or this person will love me. And that's not this love. This love is unconditional. There's no conditions. You don't have to do all that in order to receive this love. But you had to heal the parts of you that maybe thought that. And they had to go through whatever they had to go through and heal whatever they had to heal. And now this is coming together finally. And I feel like you're going to be pursued by this person. They're going to take a leap of faith and pursue you. And you're probably going to take a leap of faith when this comes in, because you're now being pursued and you've been in this waiting mode for so long. What else wants to come through? Let's see. I feel like we have what you needed, because I really feel like you needed to know. Oh my God, all of these major arcanas. Yes, wow. Okay, hold on. I cannot do two things at the same time. Look at our outcome. I'm just going to jump right to the outcome. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. In the heart of my spread over here, I've got the 9 of Wands. Sorry, the 9 of Swords. You've been in your mind. You've been overthinking. You've been stressing out. You've been letting anxiety take over about the situation. That's you holding on too tight. So that takes me back to the beginning, where in that Hangman energy, you're needing to let it go. You're needing to, I got to release this. I got to put it in the hands of the universe, and I got to trust in my highest outcome on the other side, because mentally, you can't stay in this energy. It's going to drain you, and it's going to, the stress will hurt your health. This is in the heart. So it's like, this is the heart of the matter right now. And I have it sitting here next to the Judgment, which tells me you're going through something of a transformation, transforming from this to this new version of you, which is the Empress I'm looking at here. And it's all for a purpose. All of these major arcanas, I've got the Strength, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. Your wish fulfillment. But this is also your most authentic you emerging out of all of this. This is the person that you're meant to be. And you're meant to be with this person in this version of you. This is all for a plan. This has all been divinely guided, and the outcome is exactly what you want. This is a commitment. This is a long-term commitment. This is soulmate energy. This is everything you have ever asked for in this relationship. There is marriage here. There is divine, sacred union here. There is so much balance, so much peace, so much happiness, so much contentment, feeling safe and secure and stable and loved and protected and chosen. This is your outcome. But you can't see it yet. And so it's got you really stressed out. And that's valid. Those feelings are valid, but that's the part of you that is needing to heal and needing to let go of that part of you that is viewing this as lack, or viewing this as they're not choosing me, or viewing this from some sort of past part of you that maybe doesn't feel worthy. And this is why you're going through this period. It's like the dark night of the soul with the Moon and the Judgment here. The dark night of the soul, so to speak, is for you to, let go of those old versions of you, that old story, that old part of you that is fearful of being rejected, or that expects rejection. When we expect rejection, that's what we're going to get. So we've got to let go of all that stuff. And it's really important for you to let go of an unhealthy attachment of this situation and really put it in the hands of the universe and allow it to unfold. Because once you do that, it's like that's when there's more movement that you're going to be able to see in your 3D reality. I've got the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, and see, the Strength card says that this has been a long, tough road of really learning your most authentic you, what you want, what you don't want in love. This person has ignited a lot of healing in you, has triggered a lot of things in you that needed healing, right? That's what we do in these divine union situations. We trigger each other into healing some deep stuff. You've been going through a lot of healing, and so have they. And the more that you focus on your healing, keep looking at this Star card, healing, coming into balance, and also that higher version of yourself. The more that you focus on all of that and you let go, it may not make logical sense to let go, but it's not like you have to say goodbye, or, it's not like that at all. It's just like, I need to put this in the hands of the universe. Because guess what? It's already in the hands of the universe anyways. There's something around divine timing here that is taking place, but the Wheel of Fortune showing up here says that everything is about to change. So what you're not not seeing in this connection right now, you're about to see. And it's everything that you want. I mean, according to your cards, it's a wish fulfillment, literally. Literally. And you have to be confident and courageous to be able to accept it when it comes, because you're finally getting what you want. So you can view this reading as, yes, you were right. Yes, this is your sign. No, you're not crazy. Yes, this is your person. And you keep focusing on you, and you keep going through that healing, releasing the fear, releasing the doubts, releasing the anxiety around this, trusting that your best is unfolding at all times. At all times. And then you just really embracing those beliefs and that trust is what shifts this forward in a faster way. Because when our beliefs get in the way and we're believing in basically the worst, the Nine of Swords tells me that you've been in this energy of believing the worst. But it's all for a reason. Your fears are valid. Your feelings are valid. But all of that is the old story that we are removing to make way for this new story. And you've got to be able to maintain it when it comes in. And if you're in an old codependent or, lack sort of mentality, then you'll self-sabotage. And that's why the universe has had you go through this waiting process. And they had to go through whatever it is that they've had to release and they've had to heal through so that they can receive you too. You trust the process. You trust your divine plan. You trust your sacred soul union. And you trust that if you put it in the hands of the higher power, the universe, God, whatever your word is for that, and trust in the best unfolding for you, that's when magic takes place. Okay? And it is safe. It is safe for you. And every time you feel like this energy of fear and anxiety come over you, maybe you should tell yourself this. It is safe for me to trust that everything is working out in my favor. It is safe for me to trust and surrender this commitment or this connection or whatever it is, this person. It is safe for me to trust and surrender to the highest outcome for this connection. It is safer. Also, it is safe for you to trust and know that you are loved just as you are. You don't have to show up in a certain way. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to say the right thing. You don't have to do the right thing. This love is going to show up for you, and you are going to show up for them in the way that is going to absolutely make your dreams come true. But it's going to end up, when it comes in and you're actually experiencing this, it's going to be way bigger and way better than what even your dreams have been for this, okay? But you need to know, heal the old parts of you that say that I'm not worthy or I have to perform in order to receive. We got to heal all that stuff, and that's where the anxiety comes in, because you're identifying with what you see in your 3D reality, what you see that you're not seeing. You're identifying with that. There's a part of you that is identifying with that as in rejection or lack or whatever. You're the only one that knows. And so if we're energetically in that lack energy, remember I always say everything is energy and energy is everything. We're sending out that lack energy. You're going to keep getting that back. So we need to embrace this abundance energy of the Empress that is sitting here in front of me, and know that you are deserving and worthy of love no matter what. And it is safe for you to know that. And it is safe for you to trust and surrender to the highest outcome of this situation, because it's already done. Every time you feel that stress, say that. It is safe for me to trust and surrender to the highest outcome of this situation, because it is already done. It's in the hands of the universe, and everything is about to change, and you are about to really, really experience this. And I feel like this is I'm talking to somebody who really feels on a deep, deep level. Somebody specific is for you, and there's something that you're perceiving as a block, whether that's distance, because that Six of Swords can talk about a little bit of travel. Whether that's, they haven't talked to me in X amount of time, whether that's I haven't seen them, or, whatever it is that your reality is telling you is a block to this situation. I feel like that's exactly who I'm talking to, but you feel it on a deep, deep soul level that I don't even know why I can't let go of this person. This person is always in my thoughts. This person I just know is my person. But I don't know how or when or what. That's who I'm talking to. So this is going to find you when it's meant to find you, and it's going to find you, I believe, right as this is about to happen. So this is your sign that everything is about to change. This is your sign that you are absolutely 100% right, and you're about to see that in your reality. You're about to know that you were right, okay? So I can't wait to hear. Don't forget to save this reading so you can come back and tell me when this shift happens for you. Don't forget to tell me who I'm reading for. And if you want a private reading around this situation for you personally, that information is always in the description box of every video. And I welcome you to check out my booking page and book a reading with me. And I'll see you in the next reading.